Here I am, just showing up to this customer's house. The system isn't cooling. They say they can't feel any air inside, nothing. AC's running, but look at this right here. Completely frozen. I'm gonna go ahead and pull the disconnect right here. Okay, if you look at this compressor down here, you can see all the ice on it. And then look at this right here. Hi! So I guess the indoor blower motor is kicking on, it's kicking off, but she says this AC unit never shuts off. It continuously runs all the time. I'm gonna go ahead and open up this panel, this one right here. Okay, I just got this panel off, and she says the unit's not ever cutting off. Even if she turns the thermostat on off, it still runs. So I just want to open up this contactor and confirm it's going in and out. Okay, I got these two little Phillips screws out of this right here, so I can just pull this cap right off now, set these down. Okay, so this is your contactor. If you guys don't know what a contactor is, I'm going to explain it. You need 240 volts to power this AC unit. You should have a disconnect box. This disconnect box will feed 240 volts through this electrical whip right here, going in to the bottom of this air conditioner. You got 120 on this leg, 120 on this leg, which is 240. This contactor controls if the unit's getting 240 or if it's not. On this unit here, it's a split system, so we have a furnace or an air handler inside. So coming from the indoor unit, you'll have these two little low voltage wires, which will send a 24 volt signal, low voltage. So if the indoor unit sends its signal, the low voltage signal, it'll pull this thing in with like a magnetic field. And then when it doesn't send 24 volts, it'll actually release it. These contactors, as you can see, this one is really burnt up. It's black right there. It should be like really gold. And then around those right there, it's really black. If it gets real pitted like that, it won't make a real good connection, which will make it arc, and that arc will actually weld itself shut, so it can't shut off. I'm just going to confirm by pulling off one of these low voltage right here, and this thing's not pushing in or out or nothing. It's welded. So we got to replace that contactor.